Hopefully next time. I mean, hopefully next time we're playing Zoo Tycoon 2 is kind of there. Big Doggo. Big Doggo is here. Lock you up. Yeah. Now let's see if we can get this to capture Zoo Tycoon. Fun. See. Is this compensation for meter and a half? Of course. Okay, there's Zoo Tycoon. Now we just gotta make sure the window is the right size. Which is easier said than done. Yeah, it's Zoo game. Can I make it this instead? This would make it so much easier. Okay, there we go. That's a bit easier. Let's get this thing in frame. Oh, there we go. Beautiful, beautiful. Now we got now we're cooking. Now we're rolling. Now we're good to go here. Ah, hold on. I noticed there's just a tiny bit of border. There we go. Lock these. There we go. We're all good. All good to go. Now let's put the chat over here so I can read and see all the things. Get some music going after we enter in-game, because the game does have music. Surprise, surprise. Let's see if the audio is good. Loud, maybe. Easy bit. Yeah, that should be fine. Alright, what are we doing here? We were playing the campaign mode earlier with this. From last time. If I remember correctly. Which I want to unlock this funny little mission here. Which is about the great panda. Which is a mission that I never managed to unlock when I played this as a kid, so that's something. Technically, you only need to do these to unlock that whole thing. So I could just reasonably do these if I wanted that. The other ones are used for unlocking funny buildings to use. Though if I remember correctly, these are fucking hard as nails. They were the Zoo Tycoon. Or what's it about? Well, Zoo Tycoon, the original, is a isometric zoo management game that was heavily inspired by the likes of Roller Coaster Tycoon. And then Zoo Tycoon 2 here is basically the sequel, where everything is lovely 3D from 2004, which you can imagine the graphics are not holding up the best. And basically, it's both a game where you can take on these different scenarios / challenges, and or make a zoo where you have to manage your budget, or just do free-for-all, which is what I find the most fun. But if I want some challenge, I gotta do something that isn't just sandbox mode. But basically, you have a zoo, you have animals, and it's all about that management. Any graphics after my bird is acceptable. There. Alright, let's not dilly-dally, although I can show off this fun Easter egg that I've shown off every time I played this. If you spin the globe very fast, the people get very scared. Which is very funny. I remember spending many minutes doing that just over and over again as a kid because I thought it was hilarious. Alright, what is this mission about? A lot of the missions are focused on the welfare and welfare of animals. Also, conservation efforts of places. That's fucking scary. I know! Okay, I might just dive in because I'll be honest, they're trying to like comprehend a bunch of these words and how to them is boggling my brain. So let's just jump right into it and we can get to the actual challenge of this challenge. I would have been scared if I were a child playing it for the first time. Yeah. For sure. For sure. This music won't last for very long, so I'm just gonna have the music ready. Fine. Order is a similar Easter egg with the menu galaxy. Yep. Where you spin it really fast and the whole guys go yelling. Alright. What are we doing here? Yada yada. The breeding and raising of animals in captivity. Show a zoo that engaged themselves in whatever that is. Nature care? Something something. Yada yada yada. Fulfill the requirements of these animals that they've been given you so that you can actually get more of them. And you get a sum of money for each animal that you manage to sell to other zoos. I didn't even look at the fucking goals. What is the goals? Ah. This is basically... Looks like we're playing Viva Pinata again. Okay. We're gonna make animals and then sell them off to places. That's apparently the mission goal of this particular mission. I wonder if I've heard that before. Let's get rid of some of this stuff that we really don't need. And also, let's pause the time. Pausing the time in a management game is very useful. Okay, we have 2 beavers. We have 2, Don't ask to whom we are selling them. According to the thing, it's sell for zoos, but you never know. Cheetahs, hippos, and, Capricorn? I don't know if they're called Capricorn. There's some kind of mountain goat. Flatten this terrain a bit because it's very bumpy, and bumpy terrain is not easy to build on. Capybara? Not quite. I forget that the Capricorn is like not actually like it's not an animal. It's like that thing that's like a half goat, half fish. Alright, that's pretty flat. Alright, let's do some work here. Once again, I am oh yeah. Should probably mention I have mods installed because gotta relive the old days of actually searching for mods in the 2007 internet to get some more animals. To varying degrees of quality. Make a little central area here. I think that would be wise. I'm gonna make sure that the people can actually walk around because they get easily stuck on things. Which, oh boy. If one has never played this game before, I'm gonna have fun showing them all them graphics. All our lovely, lovely graphics. Alright. We want some form of food stalls and drink stalls, and that'll do for now. And probably a bathroom. Let's just slap that down right there. We don't need it. We don't need this to look the prettiest. We just need this to be functionable. I think that's even. Looks even to me. Let's just do that on the upper side. We have 4 different types of animals. We can just divide them up on each side. How many things is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 9, 10, 11 out. 2, 5, 7, 9, 10. This. Okay, 6 out. Yep, there we go. Awesome possum. We got some space for some enclosures. Or exhibits, as they're also referred to in this game. Let's see what we got here. Some of these we're gonna have to do some wacky shenanigans with to make sure that they don't escape. Which is one of my fortes, actually. I know all the sick tricks that this game has to offer. Because of course it's a museum. It's a museum of living animals. I don't know, in Swedish it's called exhibits for some reason, and I'm not entirely sure why. But you guys do have houses, that's great. That will make things a lot easier. Let's give you some grass. Water ball. A bit of water in the corner just in case, like, I wanna go over there and drink. You have no decorations to speak of. That's very, very sad. But I guess we'll have to deal with that. Or other day we'll have to deal with that. These poor goats. There we go. Goat and goat. We're gonna get a closer look at them. Yeah, we got Tim now. Lovely Tim. Our secondary mascot of the stream, basically. We should put the hippos and the beavers next to each other since they both have the wetlands biome as their thing. Move these. Get out of here. You're in the way. Gate. I don't have any fun playthings, but beavers do like to swim, so we're gonna give them a little bit of space to swim in. Yeah. They also don't have any decorational things, but lucky for them, if you just look around the place. Reasons to get rich. Able to unlock all of the little emotes. Apparently this is a papyrus, which I don't... Is that a plant? This is, being smart. Is taking advantage of the things in the environment. Okay, there we go. We got the beaver place decorated without even buying anything. Where did the other beaver go? Is this down? Got a nice little enclosure there. Look at the hippos. Okay. Okay, I don't believe that a hippo would be... This is not a fence that you would have for a hippo. This fucking tiny-ass, short chain link fence. You're just asking for the hippo to just destroy the fence and maul your customers. Like, seriously. But hey, if that's what the game says is viable, then who am I to question it? Put down some water, because hippos also like to swim. Who would have thunk it? You actually have a house. Give you a house. These things. You get you a something to enrich some enrichment, as it's called. There. Hippo there. And we have the cheetahs left. Which will need a lot of space. But we're gonna be smart and take advantage of the fact that the soup wall is right there. Very outer wall. They need get a little place to chill. Water. Eat. And a tree as well. A little bit of grass. Perhaps. That rock is just in the grass now. Make a little secret watering hole in the back. Hopefully that's enough space. We'll have to see. As soon as I unpause this, everything is just gonna immediately happen, and we'll get to know how well did I do. Alright. Nobody is immediately complaining. That's good. Let's check on these animals. These animals that we got. We got these goats. Can we sneak? Nice, X is going down lower. Look at these 2 fast and 4 graphics. Aren't they beautiful? We're checking on our cheetahs. Wow, what a beautiful face. They sniff. Isn't that great? We don't have any visitors yet. I'm not even sure if the park is open. Alright, we got our hippos. You know, this is what hippos look like. This game is supposed to be realistic. I mean, they tried their hardest. Also, this fence would not. This fence is not good enough for the hippos, in my opinion. But who am I to argue with the game? Right? Here we have the beavers, which arguably don't look that bad. Although they don't really look like beavers if you've actually seen what a beaver looks like in real life. Because I've seen a beaver in real life, and they're big old chompers. These guys don't have chompers, I don't think. Look at me! No, there's barely any chompers. It's a really weird thing about beavers. They have like orange teeth. Okay, we have a visitor. Excellent. Do the thing before I forget, which is known as placing down some benches. Because guests love benches. Can they walk through that? I'm pretty sure they can walk in between these. Yep. Reasons to get rich. Rid of debt. Purchase all the stuff you wanted as a kid but couldn't afford. Secure a thriving future for your family. Subscribe to Smash-chu Twitch and listen to hot doggo. Of course. Oh no, they're not even. Okay, yeah. Subscribe for the best emoticon or the emotes on all of Twitch. Who could say no to a little pot dog? These down there. These down there. Donation boxes are very important because then you can get your visitors to give you money. So that you can get also rich. Hold this up just in case these guys fucking complain about not being able to reach like the trash can or some shit. They might be like, where's all the staff members? I am the staff member. I am. To save money, I'm doing all of the work. At the present moment. Also, we got the thing. Research. There's another thing you can do in this game where you can research various objects. Most of which are enrichment things for your animals. Like this scratching pole. Look at those square-ass paws. Zoom in on those paws. Yep, there's just squares. Go to tip, that's a square. They're both here. Playing with each other, that's good. Instead they're getting enrichment without even ever doing anything. What are we doing in the meantime? Because this is gonna be a fun waiting game. They're enjoying some company. There was an information where there was just the one animal in one space and they didn't have any company whatsoever. And an animal that is all alone can get very lonely. As you would imagine. Guys are grooming each other, that's great. People are enjoying sitting down and watching the animals do things. Sadly, this is not like Roller Coaster Tycoon where you can click the flying ducks and make them go quack. What are we doing in the meantime? We're slowly but surely getting some money from our lovely guests being nice and donating. Mr. Quackerson. Mr. Quackerson is here visiting us. Always welcome to see. It says I have new things to buy, but I feel like that's this is the big old lie on the game's part. Oh, jeez. That particular duck almost flew right into the fucking camera. Came out of nowhere. Look at him, he's swimming. What are you guys doing? You guys are getting a little shy. Let's see, how where can everyone you can see the entire enclosure. Except for under the water. I mean, if the beavers don't want to be seen, they can go underwater, I guess. They can swim. See everything from there. You can see pretty much everywhere in this enclosure when you walk around. Cheetahs are slightly harder to see. Can't see them. I'm honestly surprised that all the people are flocking over to the gosh darn beavers of all things. But hey, maybe that's just... What do we got here? Do we have a lot of beaver fans? We have hippo fans. Gosh, there's so many hippo fans. They're communicating. And sometimes just going through each other, because what are hitboxes? Need to take out the trash shit. This is more management than Viva Pinata will ever be. Which, I mean, it's a good thing I played this before I played Viva Pinata. I seem to be having fun. Are you guys happy? Can't tell if you're happy. You're the happiest can be. I mean, those fences are as secure as age verificators on adult websites. And just about. I'm sure that the fucking beaver wouldn't climb the chain link fence. No. They're happy. It seems like all the animals are happy. The only ones that are getting antsy are the beavers. Of course, you bastards. Here. You can get a spot where people can't look in. Used. There. Now they have a space where they can be away from the guests. If they're smart enough to actually go over there. Hey, I even blocked it off with some plants for you. There's some extra trees on this map? Oh, they're right here in the corner. There. Right now you have a place you can go if you don't want to be seen. Just go over here. There you go. Sometimes these animals are not particularly smart. Which, I mean, what does one expect? Sir? Swimming sideways, are we? Vibrating, are we? Go on, then. Supposed to be vibrating. You know, there's things that people normally expect to see animals to vibrate. Goats are being so nice. They're just taking care of themselves. One is a PC sim, the other is a console children's game. Yep. I mean, one would argue that Viva Pinata is sort of a simulation game. Also, what the fuck is this sky? What is this sky? It's blue over here, and then it's like... Are we sure this is not like purgatory or some shit? Smog. Over there is where the... If you continue in that direction, you'll eventually find the city. And you bastards, because you're really bad at doing it yourselves. I could hire a zookeeper to go around and do all the things if I really wanted to, but that's a lot of work. By that I mean, it's a lot of money. Okay, now the sky looks a little bit more normal. These clouds sure aren't fucking normal. Like they're looking at me. That's because they're billboards. What are you guys complaining about? There is a restroom. You guys are just really bad at taking turns. Although that happens where I live every fire season. I've heard that, of, like, the sky turning, like, orange. That shit sounds scary. Didn't say it was a purgatory. Well, you know, there's some fish in this pond. Doing alright there. Mm-hmm. Yep. Going down in the water, it says. Swimming sideways we are. Beautiful as always. So this water decided to fucking lower its graphics again. I'm pretty sure I had all the things on high, but I guess the game decided no. You want graphics? You want graphics? No, you don't get any graphics. Best we can do is have more visitors complain about the trash. Like, who fucking who? Maybe you guys shouldn't be making so much goddamn trash. Now people are actually going over here. It must be so fucking boring to be in here. There's just nothing. So they're apparently as content as could ever be. These are the most happy animals in this fucking zoo. And they have nothing to put them in their place. Imagine. Oh, the cheetahs are running. Look at them, they're so fast. The fastest animal on land. Right there. We're at a weirder ranch than a zoo right now, honestly. It sure fucking is. There's like nothing else except for like 4 things of animals. Some of which are hippos that are walking on the bottom of the water. And yeah, physics. You guys have beautiful physics. The swimming physics. This is fucking garbage. Who needs to make sense? Billboard plants. I will say, the first game has held up way better in terms of its graphics and the things that it has to offer. Like, as a zoo experience. This is just... well, for the most part, we don't have any actually interesting items we could give our visitors, so we just kind of have to deal with it. Hippos are extremely dangerous in real life. Mercenary lions, indeed. They're animals to take with utmost caution. They'll get you. They're also very, very aggressive. Do we have anything we can plop down and be entertaining for like our adult visitors? As far as I can see, there's not really anything. I can put down a gift shop. Yeah, sure. Here, buy some fucking gifts, you animals. Nice, it's still the same thing. For some reason, our zoo fan. You ever been to a zoo? I've been to zoos multiple times. Actually. They're very fun. There's one particular zoo that I would visit on a semi-regular basis. When I was a kid. It was very fun. We got to see a lot of interesting animals up close. Last time I went to a zoo was to Sweden's biggest zoo. That was a very fun experience. Even got to see dolphins. The exact same dolphins that... fun fact. You know the dolphin sounds in Minecraft? They've recorded at that zoo from those dolphins. They actually technically met the dolphins that are responsible for the noises in Minecraft. Dolphin mob. That's pretty fun. Yeah. Also got to see palace cats for the first time, and after that I had to look them up because they are amazing. Yeah, it is really cool. These fiends keep on throwing the trash everywhere. Throw it in the trash can. That's enough for Fang that we got to see while we were there. We got to see when the tigers got fed, which was also very exciting. Because they would had this person stand on like an elevated platform. Miss, I think you're a little off there. Just a little bit. I'm pretty sure the bench is over there. Oh, you know, just having a lean. Seen dolphins and whales in the wild, but not up close. They're really playful. It's very fun. Hmm? I'm working with a delay and not being entirely sure what is being referred to. A whale. Okay. Okay, so we're making some progress here. Actually, I get... all of them are doing it at the exact same time. They're all doing this game's equivalent of mating. Which, thankfully, is not... Can I tell you about the... I liked getting Zoo games as a kid. And my parents would buy me various different ones. Some which are good and some which are fucking terrible, frankly. And that was one of them, where I was really impressed with the graphics. And then I just never picked up the game again, because it had a very, very interesting way of portraying certain things. And I just never wanted to play that after that. Which is, mating? Ooh, visitors of the animals. The animals? I would sure hope the visitors are not. I would sure hope not. This is not a place for that. In this game, they're having the very innocent, produced sort of lay down next to each other, and then, ta-da! One of them is pregnant now. That's about as in depth as that goes. Nice in your trash. Pull stuff out. See how much money you save by just being the zookeeper yourself. I'm not been getting fame without doing anything. I can't even buy animals. It's really sad. I was kind of hoping that I would be able to get something more for this zoo, but I guess not. I know, no romance dance sequence. Yeah, I know. They could have been clever and had the animals do a little dance. But, sadly, that was never meant to be. I mean, this did come out, before, we looking at us. There's no copying there. Yeah, well, barely. There's still a lot of like, hippo fans in here. Yep. The game decided to be merciful. Because it's pretty random what animal will be the main popular thing. And sometimes you just get one that is not at all in your park. In your zoo. And the visitors just refuse to give you any money. They're like, we don't give a shit about... What's this? Like, a bear? No. We're all lion fans. Alright. One of the many things we're gonna be able to accomplish here. We're gonna get a baby goat. They're just gonna take their sweets with them. Can we actually decorate your place now? We can. Thank goodness. There, now it looks a little nicer. Not just empty. Yeah, we know. Game told me multiple times that it's gonna happen. You guys can have some toys. A bone, because that's something that the cats play with. Hey, we've gotten a baby goat. Go check on the baby goat. Ah, look at the baby goat. It's so small. The crickets from the game of your order. It's from the game. I would be fucking terrified if there were that many crickets inside of my house. It perfectly articulates how this is taking fucking forever, but we got one of them. We can't sell this baby yet. Or can we? We can. Should I just sell the baby? Because the goal is to sell the the extra animals that are born from the ones that we have. Should I be merciful and wait, or should I just? This baby, I think, is a little bit defunct. Ah, thank you, thank you for the follow. We're playing some Viva Pinatas. This baby goat doesn't know how understand how physics work. Baby goat just walk around the thing. I like finding crickets in my garden / house. I've never actually found a cricket inside of my house. I found a mouse inside of my house, which was extremely terrifying. This baby goat is just... There's something wrong with this baby goat, and I can't put my finger on what it is. Are you okay, puppy? You need help. You need some assistance. Let's move this baby goat so that... There. Now you're free, my son. Goodness. This is ridiculous. Where are the beavers at? Oh. There they are. They were being sneaky. Alright, let's clean up stuff while we were getting distracted. Are you standing in the water, sir? You're standing. Yep. No wonder my expectations for games are so low when this was one of the main games that I played as a kid. Like, yeah, it's just normal. What do you mean the baby goat is not supposed to vibrate? We're gonna get some baby cheetahs. Who is the lady cheetah? You are not the lady cheetah. You are. Like your doggy avatar. Thank you, thank you. It's good doggo. It is the pot doggo. Which, sadly, because of how Zoo Tycoon 2 works, I can't do it so that it moves around currently, but I'm gonna see if I can figure out a way to get that to work for next time if I play this again. Because I have an idea, which is running it through the same thing that I run Viva Pinata through. Look at these baby cheetahs. One should submit these animals to the low poly animals account. Because they're very low poly. Alright. Okay, so we're just lumbering along. Nothing weird there. What if I wait for all of the baby animals have been born, and then just do the thing in one go, and hopefully win the scenario. Just immediately. Next to a mountain, just by my house, there's kind of nothing. Just a bit of wilderness, even though I live in the city, so the wildlife is always creeping in. I see. That reminds me of when I wish we only got cricket. You could imagine that. Living in a place where wildlife are more likely to get a bit more up close. I'm honestly glad that the only animals that I ever have come give me a visit are like the occasional small insect and sometimes a mouse, but I've managed to make it so that the mice can't come back in. So at least there's that. Because mice are fucking... like, they're adorable? But like, when you actually get to meet one that is inside of your house at 3 AM, no less. They're terrifying little creatures. Alright, we're soon approaching where we can actually win this scenario. Although apparently the zoo is just incredible despite the fact that we're literally doing nothing. We're just having these guys generate money. There's Zoo Tycoon. Clean up some here. These guys are complaining that they're not having fun. Why would you care about, like, having additional entertainment things when you're at a zoo? Where the main thing of entertainment is going and looking at the animals. Like, why are you complaining about the... You're complaining about the beaver even though they're standing and looking at these mountain goats. I don't understand how them things work. I once had a sparrow. No, it was not a sparrow. It was a swallow that accidentally flew into my house. Like a couple of years ago now. When I was having my window open because it was warm as fuck during the summer. And that was something else. But I did manage to get it out. And it seemed to be fine. But, you know, it's quite the experience to have a bird inside of your house. A bird you didn't ask to have in there. Just walk through the trash can. Very good. See? Now we're just waiting on the hippos and our beavers. They're about exactly the same. Got anything? We've got anything from centipedes and scorpions. Even got a hawk inside the last one. Ah, this famous lizards and spiders. We don't get lizards over here. At least not in houses. Mostly because there's barely any lizards to speak of in Sweden. No, I mean, that is for a reason. Reptiles don't like the cold very much. Alright, so just playing the waiting game here. Having some fun animal conversation. Making sure that this is running smoothly, right? At least I got something to do, which is make sure that these animals don't, like, get all messed up. I could just hire a dude, but by this point. There we go. We haven't seen bats and owls in the rear window at night. That's freaking wild. Oh, we do get one other thing. They don't come inside, but I've seen them outside. They're frogs. Or I think they're toads, actually. They're very, very small. But you can see them sometimes during the evening/night if it's been raining. They're very cute. They also apparently used to hang out in the forest. Not far from where I live. Where they will be, chilling in, under all the leaves. Until it starts raining. We also got these really big ass snails, which I'm pretty sure are an invasive species, because snails usually don't get very big over here. And they're really nice. And always a fun time to see. I come across them during the summer and spring. Nightingales. I've never actually, like, seen cranes, but I've seen them fly overhead. Because they actually hang out at a lake, lakeish area. Like, maybe a little bit away from here. And you'll see them flying overhead when they're migrating back to Japan. It's really neat. It's always a surprise because I always think that they're like a bunch of geese. But no, they're not geese. Look at these baby beavers. We have a big tree, so a lot of birds stop by in our house. Yeah, that's like baby beavers. Alright, we have one more to go. It's the hippos. He's taking your sweet, sweet time. I have a tree that is literally right outside of my window, and it's a type of berry tree that specifically during winter there are these little birds, these waxwings that come by and they basically destroy all of the berries because no other animal bothers to eat them. That's fun. Here's the only thing I heard. Most at night are used. Oh. Eesh. It's not very pleasant at all. Honestly. We're almost about to win the scenario. As soon as this baby hippo appears, we can sell the baby hippo. Oh, wait. There. Now we're gonna get a baby hippo. And then we can... I'm guessing that this scenario will be finished with us selling all of the baby animals. That will be done. Alright, let's look at this totally legit baby hippo. This very smooth baby hippo. You know, that's what baby hippos look like. They have their front teeth sticking out of their mouth. Alright, let's see. Let's see if we can do this thing. Alright. That's 1. 2. 3. Baby goat, I'm sorry. And then last but not least. They're there. And there we go. Yay, we did it! We succeeded. Alright. We should just move right on ahead to the next scenario while we're at it. That took forever. But, hey, you know what? We did it. Not this time. Apparently the result officers, which makes sense. There's a fox on the loading screen. Alright, what do we got here? Blah blah blah. The conservation of endangered animals. Potato. Potato makes a cameo. Blah blah blah. They're like, here, we have a bunch of endangered animals for you to try and make breed. What are our objectives? And then get a bunch of donations. Okay, that can be done. Oh god, this map is... This map! Sure, the waterfalls are nice and all. But like... I'm sorry, but a lot of this gotta go. Like, this is pretty, but we can use the space. Alright, let's... This is... We need to get rid of this. You know what? You might say that this game is not very realistic in a lot of ways, but it sure is realistic in how it just destroyed the natural beauty of a place. Whole slip and you're done for. Yeah, it's not safe. Level the whole place down. Make it all nice and flat. If I was playing on a freeform map, I would probably try to incorporate some elevation because it's nice. I'm not here. Okay, we have 2 gorillas, 2 snow leopards, and 2 red pandas. That's very exciting. We want to make some space here. So it's gonna sell some of this. Right now, elevation in campaign mode, it just makes it a lot easier to actually build the very basics. Because, like, sure, you want things to look pretty, but when playing through the campaigns, I can't help but go into efficiency mode. Like, what things do we need? What things do we not need? And it becomes a lot easier to make most of the stuff work by just keeping everything flat. Because then you don't have to worry about your guests being like, I can't walk on this. Or, I can't reach this thing. Or your animals accidentally getting stuck. Which happened one too many times. It's like, oh, the animal suddenly is complaining over the fact that it doesn't have any space. Why is that? Oh, it would seem that the animal is currently stuck on a cliff that it was able to walk up on, but for some reason cannot go down. You know. 4 tables is more than enough. Let's get some stuff going. How's Dog, by the way? Pretty good today. Wow. If you only had the base game, there would literally be no fence for this man, for this gorilla. Not even this would be available, because this is DLC. It's crazy. But I'm doing pretty good today. It's a pretty chill Thursday. I was kinda hoping to play some Minecraft today, but, you know. That's what happens sometimes. For once, I haven't heard the AC. Yeah, I know. It's like... What is it? It's like 4 or 5 degrees out today? It is surprisingly pleasant. And also, I've been able to lower my AC down by quite a bit. Which is always a good thing, because that means that I worry about it buzzing all the time very loudly. Alright, let's give a big space for these gorillas. I would imagine that they're very stingy for space. And then let's do a trick We're actually gonna use elevation this time, but it's not for the purposes of building things. For the purposes of keeping these guys in. But the AC has been nice and quiet recently, which is very nice. I've been very much enjoying it. Alright, let's do the thing, which is known as little things around. I'm gonna make sure, absolutely 100% sure, that there's no accidents here. Because I've seen things happen, where these guys just glitch themselves up the cliffs. Because they're bastards. We put water next to the cliff to just make it basically unclimbable. This is a pro Zoo Tycoon 2 strat. To keep your animals from being able to escape. The only thing that's a problem with this is that your zookeepers won't ever be able to get in here. That is fine. We don't need zookeepers to go in here. Ah! Thank you, thank you. Blanket? Blanket. Oh gosh. Give me a moment. I can actually do this pretty easily. I just need to do this. Change the GIF over. Still too cool for Smart Plot logo. I appreciate. There we go. I mean, yeah, it's still pretty cold. It's not cold enough to make the AC go bonkers. Having a water dish in here would be redundant, but we're doing it anyways. Alright, so we got the gorilla enclosure all done. It should be fine enough, I think. This guy's over. Hopefully they don't complain about the space. If they do, well, what am I to do? Hopefully they don't immediately just yell. Goodness, I let them out. Alright, what do you guys got? You actually have fence that I can use. Good. Well, not kind of. To save on money. Just do the same thing, but that we did for the gorillas, but for the... We can do it for the snow leopards as well. This is a horribly shaped enclosure, but it'll make do. Gotta kind of work with what we got here. Lower you down some. Sure that these kitties that can probably climb very well don't accidentally climb up here. Which, yeah, if you want to be really cheap in this game, you just do this for every fucking enclosure ever, and you will never have to worry about spending a shit ton of money on fence. Like the really expensive ass fence. This works for dinosaurs and for big animals as well, by the way. Which is pretty bonkers. But very handy if you're trying to do these scenarios. Worry about running out of money just immediately as soon as you start. The only problem is that you will have to learn to manage a lot of the things yourself. Which, I mean, is part of doing the challenges anyways. The most efficient way to play the challenges is to kind of take all of the roles in your own hands. You're not only the manager, you're also the zookeeper, also the janitor, of course, and so forth. You guys can't have the chain link fence because you can climb it. Well, guess what? It's not a concern at all. This Ree's gonna do the same thing again. Over here instead. I'm not stuck in... Was that year? When was the year when that was popular? Forever fucking ago. In 2016. Oh, that was forever ago. Yet it also doesn't feel like it was forever ago, but it sure was. Which, honestly, good grief it is. Forgot that the modded thing makes this page. Rid of this jungle environmental thingamabobs that are not at all good for this enclosure. Here we go. It is unfortunate if the animals is an ape, but we'll have to do. Don't mind primates in general, but I don't know, apes just weird me out. Especially chimpanzees. Guys use fucking... Got some trees. Nothing else. At least you got trees. Got some berries. These guys out of their thing. Did we actually let the leopards out of their thing? No, we didn't. Guys out. And make sure that we got some gates going. Here we go. And can't forget benches. Or visitors love benches. Which is not at all surprising. Well, luckily that's not a mechanic in this game. One does not have to worry. A lot of the animals use copy and pasted each other in terms of things they do. Walk around, you complain, and it's about what they do. Alright, let's unpause this and see what we got going. Does anybody got anything to complain about? Why are you complaining? Okay, good. Are you guys good? You guys are good. And? You guys are good. A little dirty, but you're good. Awesome possum. These little darlings. Look at them! I think your legs are, a little funky, but you're still cute. Still red pandas, also known as cat bears. Yeah. Master Chief of her, it was indeed a red panda. Which surprisingly is not even that closely related to pandas. Red pandas. Kung Fu Panda was... That's a good movie. These, graphics. It's graphics. What are those mushrooms doing over there? enough eating animation. Yeah, I know. Only the best of animations, and also whatever the fuck this is. Let's see, can the people actually see the animals from up here? Yes, they can. That's all we need now, really. You can see most of the enclosure from there. It's excellent. And we got this. And I can see most of it. Okay. We're golden. We just gotta wait for people to show up and for time to roll. Wonder if I can actually get some other animals in this one, or if I'm limited again. Nope, I'm limited to these three. Well, we'll be seeing a lot of these three then. You guys can have a scratching pole. You guys can have a scratching pole. You guys can have a scratching pole and a ball. And the cat bears enjoy a ball? Very sad. I think that the cat bears would have been playing with a ball. My opinion does not matter in the game, does it? Alright, we forgot a very important component. Bathrooms. People will be mad if they don't have their bathrooms. Alright, have we even looked at the people yet? And their beautiful, beautiful, graphics. This is humans in the age of 2004. This textures be crisp. We have a lot of identical people just entering in. And teleporting a lot. Which is not surprising at all, honestly. Guys are always... The poor people that are working inside of these stalls are always stuck there forever. Perhaps for all of eternity. There's supposed to be nails? Big ass nails in these picnic tables. Ooh, I'm down. Why does this game give me the world for nice vibes? Yeah. You know what? It did exist around the time that was a thing. Very much from around that time. I mean, that show had animals in it. A lot of traveling. You can totally see it. The visuals are about as crusty. I will say that I remember that show. It wasn't that bad, but my god, it was... This style was not one that was particularly visually appealing. But I think that was kind of the point. Hopefully the people won't be complaining about the trash this time, I swear to god. Smashing! Smashing! Yeah, that guy with the good old Nigel. I remember that guy. Smashing. Look at these peoples. We'll say, at least some of them have glasses. I guess that makes them a bit different from each other. And this lady has a green lipstick. Weird. I mean, as in, it's a strange design choice, honestly. If we have a... you know... not at all, supposed to be like a hippie or something. Yeah, they have cell phones, even though the cell phones look like those really old phones where you have to pull out the little antenna on top to actually get any reception. Because, you know, this aged very well. Because I'm not doing anything. You guys have a little ball. things. There's a horrible noise there. Everybody's just over there looking at the snow leopards. Nobody gives a shit about the cat bears. Also uncanny designs. Yeah, the people are fucking weird in this. And also the people in that one. In the Thornberry show was also weird. At least it was stylized and not... Oh. This. I think they're trying for a style? But at the same time wanting it to be, like, at least somewhat realistic. And they're not quite there, because of the fact that it's so low poly. And here we have two people that are exactly the same, talking to each other. You know. Sometimes you just gotta talk with your clone. Whee! Did you know you can jump in this game? It does absolutely nothing, but you can jump if you scroll up on the scroll wheel. It is entirely pointless, but something you can do. Refilling your water, even though you have water literally everywhere. I don't understand why they prefer the food bowl when you'd think they would just enjoy the water that's everywhere instead. But what do I know? I'm not the one who programmed this video game. And I thought Morrowind 2002 had great dated graphics. Even Morrowind has some beautiful graphics. I would say that it has better graphics than this. They're very different games, but like, it certainly is something a bit more reasonable than these hands. Their thumbs are just triangles. Just big ass triangles. The children are making cat noises because they're looking at the snow leopards. They're talking. Those shoes are fucking huge. Also really bad. Look at that. What is that? A hexagon? I love my soda things to be hexagonal in shape. This is video games. Pentagon. Wait, a hexagon is like 6. Honestly, completely forget. They're interacting with each other and I just fucking kick the ball at them. Enjoy ball. Pentagon is 5. Yeah, there you go. There's just one person that is looking at the gorillas right now. That is the worst spot to look at from, dude. Have at it. Huh? Beep. Is it sleeping with their eyes closed? Sleeping with their eyes open, rather. Don't jump down, kid. Don't do it. I know that the fence is particularly low. Because budget cuts, but don't. Guys need to be fucking cleaned. I haven't looked at the snow leopards at all, which I'm going to say. Having actually seen snow leopards in real life, these guys barely look like snow leopards. They're way too light in color. And they don't have those blue eyes that snow leopards usually have. But they tried, I guess. They're also incredibly small. You know. They tried. They're very, very hardest. The birds on this stage. More like derpy lions. Yeah. I mean, the lions in this are even more derpy. Oh god, what happened? Somebody just turned on the mist. Oh, they're parrots. Imagine if your parrots look better than your typical animals in this game. They're just supposed to be background animals. How are you guys doing? Feeling alright? You guys are feeling alright. Let's check on the animals. How are their moods? You guys are as happy as can ever be. And then we got the snow leopards, which are also very happy. Oh, I accidentally put in a D in the name. We could name these if we wanted. They don't have to be snow leopard 1. I'm lazy. Do you guys even have a ball? I'm pretty sure I gave these guys a ball, but I don't see it anywhere. We would have kicked it in the water. They did. They kicked it in the water. Oh god. Game, please. Take it back over here for them. Here you go. Enjoy your ball. Yeah, for some reason you can kick the balls in this. And some of the other toys that are intended for the animals. It's just like, why? To have something entertaining to do while you sit around and wait. I could get you another ball. For sure. You guys have earned a ball, I think. Oh, it's good. This snow leopard is gonna go up and pick up the small ball. I mean, not accidentally kick it. It's coming. This ball stays numbered. Oh. Look at that. There's graphics right there. These. There we go. Beautiful. Keep going with it. Huh. Okay. Ah! Thank you. Oh my god, I kicked the ball. Oh, remove pot? Oh. Unleashing the power of one-potted pot doggle's head. Alright. I mean, I can have this run in the background. Nothing will happen while I'm looking away for a good second, am I right? There we go. Wait, no. Do I have one with the blanket without the blanket? I have one with, on. I know how to fix this. Oh. Okay, you go back to this. Now at least bring in the blanket the manual way. There we go. Let me grab the blanket itself, and we'll be good to go. B for blanket. And we used down. Line it properly. There we go. Ta-da! We're good. You kicked the ball. Get it back in the water. You guys are not gonna get it out of the water sometime. Someone should please need more clothing. Can I please kick the ball back in? There we go. Obviously need a blanket. You guys have been littering everywhere. I away for 5 seconds and they're just throwing trash everywhere. Good thing that this particular mission is not focused on our visitors. Because who gives a shit? Kinda their fault for littering. Oh. You guys are happy. We can actually give you a ball now for you to play with. Yep. Isn't that nice? What do you guys got? Did I got anything fun for you? I can give you some decorational plants. It's not just completely empty in here. That's nice. Oh, you know. They're really enjoying the red pandas. I mean, this game only has like 4 models for each thing. So like, you're gonna end up with a lot of just the same thing over and over again when it comes to the peoples. They don't even do a good job of the kids because they're literally just like the same thing but slightly recolored. Like, you didn't even try! I mean, that's not the point of the game, I guess. The visitors is not the main focus, it's the animals, but still. They could have put a little bit more effort in making a little bit more diversity in just this. There's only white and black people in this game, yep. There's no one for once, apparently. Which is, it's a big, honestly. I think, oh, get out of here. Oh god. Get out. I don't even know if that showed up on stream. I sure hope it didn't, because if I can help Windows decided to show itself. There's only hit a key. Yeah, this game is doesn't got a lot of going on for it when it comes to the humans. I mean, I will say, at least it's not just white people. It's about as good as you get. At least in this. No. None of them. Only 2 types of people. That's what you get. Can't believe that this game from 2004 didn't do a better job at that. Though to be fair, I don't remember how the variation on the peoples even looked like in the first game. I'm pretty sure it wasn't anything groundbreaking in that one either, especially considering all the peoples for like, I don't know, about 5 pixels. That's an exaggeration, but they were nothing noteworthy in that one either. And then I cannot speak at all for any of the sequels that happened after this one, because those basically don't exist. Because I realized that this place has 2 gates. This is fine. Can we add anything of fun and value to this place? Because these guys are very happy. All of the animals are very happy. Honestly, oh no, wait. No, this is a bad idea. You're gonna get stuck, bud. Actually, you know what? You cut its outside, it has nice colors. It does. The colors are very vibrant. I mean, I'm always down to dunk a little bit on the things that I really like because this is a childhood game of mine. I enjoy. Like, I spent so many hours on this when younger. It was something else. I'm assigning you to this one. Now I don't have to worry about doing anything. Because make these guys do all the work. Sure, there will be a zookeeper at all times inside of the enclosures. But fine. What? How did that happen over here? That is... That is confusing. No wonder that they weren't able to reach it. Things just appearing randomly outside. For no good reason. What are you doing outside of the place? You're not even on the path, kid! What are you doing? I'm gonna go look at the animals. Why are you running around in the forest? I think somebody accidentally forgot their kid somewhere, and now he's just running around in the woods. Buddy, there is a path. It's right over there. Glitches in the game. Yeah, it's not a Smash-chu stream without glitches. Just go back over to the path, bud. You were so close. Zoo Tycoon has so many beautiful features, and every one of them is filled with bugs. Yep. This game is wonderful, and for the most part works. But just... Why is there a fir tree in here? This is a jungle place. Why is there a fucking pine tree? That kid is still lost. Okay, I'm gonna help you, little buddy. There. Don't get lost again. Please. I don't need people going and getting into accidents just because they randomly decided to walk off the path. The good thing we got rid of those waterfalls earlier. These people can't seem to know how to stay safe. It's on a Smash-chu stream without swearing. Indeed. It's hard not to when you've grown up doing it a lot. Complaining about you're not having fun, are you? The icon is for fun. Red. Complaining. Like boo fucking who? I can get you a small fountain. Maybe that will make people happy. Because I know for sure that if I see a small fountain, my entertainment meter goes up by like at least 10. That's one of the most annoying parts of this game. It's like you're supposed to focus mainly on like the animals and that, but you also have to freaking pay in mind all of the little things that the visitors want. Where you have to meticulously put down freaking bathrooms, fountains, and random other things everywhere to make sure that they're happy, because otherwise they're gonna complain and does not give you any money, so you just lose. Oh. I've got a new animal, and I got a donation apparently. What's this? It's a grizzly bear. Okay, I don't really have any space for a grizzly bear unless I extend somewhere. I can make some space for a grizzly bear, I guess. That was entirely random. What even provoked that? Because there's enough for fucking fir tree. Why are there so many fir trees here? This is the jungle. You don't have pine trees in a jungle? Let's get some bears going, I guess. Or one. They didn't send me 2 bears, they just sent me 1. So... what we're working with. Yes. Oh, have I ever told you about, you guys about the fact that, like, this is the scenarios and all that, right? There's the challenge, like, mode where you can, play with, like, where you have a limited amount of money, and you basically just make your sewers wherever you want, using the resources that you have. And sometimes you'll get random, like, challenges thrown at you that are, like, get this animal, or take care of this animal, or like get this many donations within 2 months, or etc. And sometimes you're like you're given like gift animals, donations, because they're like, oh, they're so nice. And how the game, and sometimes just gift you an animal that is basically an animal that you would never want to have, because hey, it's an animal that you can't remove. Second, it's an animal that basically is never happy. And C, it's an animal that literally will destroy any other animal in its vicinity. And sometimes it just is like, hey, I want to donate this turtle to your zoo, because you're really cool. And you can accept it. And there is like a 50 chance, like a 50-50 chance that you're gonna get super trolled. And you're gonna get a, the quote-unquote killer penguin instead. And it actively, like, hurts the reputation of your park. If you actually decide to put it somewhere. And I remember getting super trolled by that. Because I was like, oh, I'm gonna get a free animal. I love free animals. And then I got this penguin that I couldn't put anywhere. Because it will just destroy everything. It's basically the equivalent of a sour piñata in this. Except possibly even worse, because like there is no way you can ever make it happy. That was a fun time, and it taught me to never accept gifts from random things ever again on the challenge mode, because the game's just out for you. It's out to get you sometimes. Alright, lost this. I guess we have a bear now. Because the biome is not fit for the grizzly bear. Are you sure about that, buddy? There you go. I realized it was in the forest. Took it a second. Have you assigned to here? Yeah, that's... the fun stories about this game. So it is an animal you can actually actively get if you try hard enough. I think by other means, and it's fun to see it just go rampant on everything. If you're really feeling like you've exhausted all the fun things in this game. It's actually a very elaborate reference to a glitch that was in the first game, where different animals can fight each other, right? And depending on which animal is the strongest, they obviously win. And there was this glitch in the game where the penguins, like the emperor penguins, apparently were programmed so that they can win every fight against every creature. There was no animal that could defeat the penguin. Like, you could put it up against, like, a T-Rex, lion, hippopotamus, any kind of animal, and it would get destroyed by the penguin. Right, a glitch. Yeah, totally not a feature. And then they were like, you know what, we're gonna reference this in our sequel by actually making a killer penguin. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure if it, like, is something that they're like, yeah, this is a glitch, even though somebody on the team was just like, you know what? I'm gonna do a funny little prank and make the penguins indestructible. I'm also gonna hide an Easter egg where sometimes the penguins just break dance. Which is also a thing that happens. Just apropos of nothing. Penguins in Madagascar before the movie debut. Yeah. They predicted the Madagascar. Right now we're just waiting for these guys to get some chillins. They're being real fucking stingy about it. Whistling. Yeah, sure. That noise that the little pandas make sure is whistling. They're all happy, so I don't know what the deal is. Also, there's enough fruit. Child! Stop! Go back on the path. There you go. Shake my head at the... Feel bad for this bear. Just one of them. Eventually he's gonna get very lonely. I have a bone. So. Just knocked your ball into the water. Oh. There we go. Could clean some of this up. But it's kind of funny if somebody accidentally runs off again. What's something fun we can do? Have you gotten a job? I remember you talking about some time ago. Sadly not. Still on the job hunt. Also, waiting for, his work agency thing to, contact me tomorrow about stuff. So, that's something. But still on the hunt, I could say. Hoping, for something sometime soon, but only time will tell. Right, we got a little pregnant, red panda. Great. Good luck, thank you. I have my fingers crossed. Okay, very nice. You guys are complaining about the fact that they're thirsty while they buy drink. Maybe I can get to some upper drink. Not that I should care much about the visitors in this, but whatever. I can be a little nice. And hurt. Just lining up. To the bathroom, there's maniacs. That should help a little bit. They're still not happy despite the fact that I have placed down a nice little fountain for them to enjoy. Like, how could you not enjoy this? Okay, the snow leopards are now pregnant. I just got one more to go. It's you bastards down there. And then we have this one lonely bear. Could name this one bear. Good name for a bear. For some reason, my first thought was Manfred. But if we want to be a little funny about it, we can make a little reference. There we go. You shall be known as Franklin. Alright, got the water. Franklin, yep. Here, you guys can have soda and water. Bottled water. You know what? Why would I bother with the bottled water when I could just give them a drinking fountain, which is like 10 times better, except for the fact that it doesn't make money. Oh, yes. I'm gonna have to wait. I'm gonna give myself some fun things to do. Like these pink balls. Pink balls are very fun. They you can do some very fascinating things in this game with those. Like crash the game. I actually managed to crash this game on purpose. Most games I don't want to crash on purpose, but this one, when I didn't have anything else to do, it's like how much can the game handle before it just breaks apart? And turns out if you put down a bunch of those pink balls in a hole, the game just destroys itself. And they basically form a giant, horrible black hole. And then the game goes, well, we can't. It's too much. Then it explodes on itself. There we go. You can have a drinking fountain as well. So many options. Look at that money. That money has a little monkey on it. It's Zoo money. Zoom in on this money. Look at that. Monkey money. Let's see it again. If there's anyone in line. Doesn't look like it. Oh, that's a shame. Not sure we'll get to see it more. Oh, you're actually recycling your bottle. These bottles use triangles. Bottles use the big triangle. Excellent. Oh, now they're starting to complain about the fact that they're not having fun. The game's like, build more things to have your visitors have fun. I have a fountain! Is this not entertaining enough for you? Tap water is undrinkable for island. Drinking water is purchased separately. I am. There are places where you can't actually drink the tap water because the whole water management thing is just trash. Which, that's one of those things that you would expect to be, you know, priority to get, like, good. But some places of the world it ain't. You're doing a fucking awful job. Refill the fish! God damn it. I can't believe I'm doing a better job than the zookeeper out there. Somebody left out of my living somewhere with a good job. Yeah. Yeah. Here in Sweden, you don't have to worry about the drinking water quality too much. In fact, where my parents live, which is where I used to live, they apparently had the quote-unquote best water in all of Sweden when it came to the tap water. Like, wow, that's a real fucking claim to fame right there. There's a bit of fluoride in it, but apparently they add a bit of fluoride to help people who might not be able to get dental help. I mean, that's not too bad. I mean, there are a lot of things that are added to water, surprisingly. Or, well, it's not that surprising when you really think about it. Over here we have a shit ton of, like, oh god, what's this called? Limestone? There's just so much limestone in the water, it's crazy. Like, the limestone situation over here when it comes to the water is so bad that it, like, stains the... It stains my poor kitchen. You have to get special stuff to remove it. Of course. At least limestone isn't, like, dangerous. Why are you angry? Oh. What are these noises? Complaining noises. Grr. Grr. You're not entertained. What do you want from me? I can make you a music rock. Actually, a music rock would actually help. Been already 2 hours. Yeah, no. I'm going to until we finish this darn scenario, by the way. I don't know how long more it will be, but that's the plan. Still waiting on these darn gorillas. And then we'll be all good. It's been pretty fun so far. Pretty chill, I would say. Poor bear is all alone down there. Just yep. There is a bear. Are you gonna hit the ball? No. Look at those animations. Noble bear. There's something wacky with this bear. They can't all be they can't all be winners, but I still like them. They're still cute and charming in their own way. Alright, let's get this music rock going, and then these people will finally stop complaining about the fact that they're bored. Because apparently the music rock just fixes all problems. One thing I appreciate about this street is the fact that it helps we get out of bed at a reasonable hour. I am glad that can help. In most cases, people go to them streams to chill and possibly even fall asleep. And here I am like, ding ding ding, it's morning. No leopard got a baby. What's the thing? I still need to wait on getting actually enough donations from all the animals. Let's look at these babies. Look at these little baby snow leopards. They're just smaller snow leopards. Their proportions are all fucking weird. How could you not like them? ACSMR stream when it'll be a bonus stream where I put my volume thing to the max and the sensitivity to max, turn off all the filters, and bam, you get to enjoy the AC as I put it on full blast. That's the stream. Let's see if we can decorate a little bit more. We have the money for it. Get some decorations. It doesn't look good. The true AC stream. Yeah. The AC stream to end all AC streams. Blurst. Just for a second I thought the background music was Twitter scan music and gossip. Oh wow. Okay, we got the baby red pandas. Yeah. This is just old school Animal Crossing music. Looks like they're so small. Why are you so small? Tiny. You dip your entire head in that bowl. They sure are excited about their child. Amazing. Twitter game music is inherently some of my favorite music. Great to play in the BG. Focusing on first step. I didn't play it during my homework reading. I'm gonna probably go crazy. I can imagine that. Also, fucking vibing to this music. But yeah, I found that there's a lot of music that I listen to, in particular, like chiller Animal Crossing music, which I imagine sounds similar to that. This is excellent for focusing. There are some music that is just excellent to have on in the background. Just let it kind of fade out your stuff. These guys are not complaining about the fact that they don't want pretzels. What are you complaining about? These guys don't want pretzels anymore. Well, too fucking bad. What if I don't want to give you anything other than pretzels? You come to my establishment, demanding other things than pretzels. Let's accommodate for those times where I want to listen to music, but the music doesn't match the vibe I want. Yeah. I have similar things some days when I want to like draw or work on something specific, and I can't find the music for it. Okay, snow leopards have reached their donations. There are Simpsons reference. It is not. You'd be shocked to know that I have not watched much of The Simpsons at all. Which, to some, would be blasphemy. But I still watch a lot of things. Even though I would enjoy watching some more things, it's just having the attention span to sit down and actually watch things is something else. For some reason, I can endure like 4-hour streams, but watching a couple of episodes from a TV show, difficult, man. Same thing with wanting to read. I want to read. I love the concept of reading, but hard to get myself to actually sit down and read. Now we just got the gorillas left to have their babies, and then it's literally just wait for a good second. What is happening with your eyelids? Gorilla looks very worried. Sure, what's up with that? Alright, you guys. Cotton, fun, and candy. I think it's the interactive nature of live streams on TV. True, but most of the things I actually watch are VODs. But I feel like there is a big difference between, like, watching someone play, like, a thing for 4 hours and seeing them interact with, like, the people in chat and just enjoying, like, the personality of the person doing the thing, compared to, like, watching a TV show where you have to be far more engaged with everything. The gorilla just realized it's too fast and it's all far into the future. The distant future from 2004. My communication class yesterday told me to watch 30 minutes of a TV show or movie and analyze the characters' communication skills. And I never watch TV movies. Yeah. Even worse, animation was allowed. Oh god. Yeah, watching, like, animation at the very least, when it comes to animated things, I can actually sit down because I mostly appreciate, like, the animation itself. Because some of it is very pretty. But fucking watching live action things? No. The only live action I want to sit and watch is, like, those really old, Animal Planet shows. Like, top 10 most extreme, or whatever the fuck. Those were fun. I really liking the music rack. It's great. Though there were some shows on Animal Planet that I should definitely not have watched, but I ended up watching anyways because my parents were not very attentive to what the fuck we actually ended up watching. What do you mean the ones with the weird CGI and certain scenes? Yes! Yes, those ones. Those ones were... That one was the best. It taught me so much. But I mean, it was a bewildering show. I don't have the patience to read for fun. Yeah. Look at that. Why were you sick? The baby was sick for some reason. Weird. Everybody's doing the scratching poll. My preferred reading is instruction book. Yeah. Stuff I would read normally, and was very much told, no, no, no. Why are you picking these books, Sabina? It's encyclopedias. I loved encyclopedias. That was the books that I wanted to read as a kid. But every time I was like, I want to borrow this book from the library, when we were allowed to go to the library and borrow any book we wanted to read, they were like, Sabina, this is a fucking encyclopedia on birds that is like 200 pages long. Please pick a children's book. I mean, I already have to read a lot for my studies, but I could read something in my spare time. It's fair enough. If you already spend a lot of time reading in general, then reading more might not seem as appealing. It's the same thing how some people, when they work an art job, they can't get themselves to actually want to draw outside of the work because they end up exhausting themselves on the art thing during their job part. Which is entirely fair. Also, are you eating the cotton candy with your hands? I still found it very fucking funny when we went to the library that one time, and I went over to the encyclopedia section, and the teachers were like, "Where the fuck is Sabina? Because she's not over by the children's section, but we can't fucking find her." And I'm just hiding over by the encyclopedia area, looking at bugs in in one of the big ass books that they have. And then later on, they discover that I'm there, and I'm like, why are you doing this? And I'm like, I'm learning. Encyclopedias are fun, except for like those moments where I look for Wikipedia and then find current information. Oh yeah, no. Also, yeah, eat cotton candy with your hands. I mean, sometimes it's fun to find a little bit of cursed information. Most of the time it's not. I wonder what lye is made out of and used for. I say before learning that apparently lye can be used to discard bodies, of which the Wikipedia entry explains in detail. Oh boy. Oh, you know. Of course. It's just Wikipedia. Doing them things. Just stop. This little baby was trying to use the scratching pole and is continuously failing doing so because its pathing was being bad and it's almost starving. You mean I don't have to pick the cotton from the ground? And that I can eat it? Floor ice cream gives you health. Yeah. I was so confused by cotton candy as a kid. Because I thought it was actually cotton. Like, it legitimately was like colored cotton. And I was like, why are people eating this? It's cotton. I've actually tried trying to chew on cotton before. It is terrible. Why are people doing this to themselves? So I used to refuse to eat cotton candy as a kid, because I was afraid that I would just eat cotton. Which was, I feel like my parents should have tried to elaborate on that, and explain that it's literally just sugar. But I don't think they did a very good job at it. Which is funny. And then later on, it's like, oh, cotton candy is good? It's the same thing as me not liking strawberries. And for animal has been given to me. Oh god, it's a chimpanzee. If you saw the kid that was eating cotton candy, it gets more sinister in context. Yeah. Did you think the strawberries tasted like straw? No, I thought they tasted sour as fuck, because I was given really, like, I was given strawberries that had, like, been just harvested, and that were not, like, super duper ripe. So they were actually really sour. And, I just ended up hating strawberries, because I thought every strawberry was going to be sour. It's not true! Strawberries are very nice, also I don't know what to do with this chimpanzee. I don't want it. I'm gonna be honest, I don't want this monkey. Sorry for you. At least I learned later on that strawberries are good. They're one of my favorite accessory fruits, because they're not berries. For some stupid reason. They're also called Earth Old Man in Swedish, if you just translate the words that make up the Swedish word for strawberry. Because you got jordgubbe, which jord means earth, or dirt. And then you got gubbe, which means old man. Is it because some language thing about strawberries in Swedish? No, although the Swedish word for strawberries are fucking stupid. Earth Old Man. They don't even grow in the earth! It's not even a plant that grows predominantly in the earth, like a carrot or a potato. So, like, I don't understand. It just doesn't make any sense. Fine, well, I'll make a tiny little chimpanzee enclosure over here. Not gonna be anything fancy, because I don't really care, because that's not the point of this mission. If I remember correctly, strawberries are called that, because it used to be laying down straw over where it was planted. Berries are off the ground, don't get dirt all over them. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, I don't understand why they're called strawberries either, but that makes a bit more sense than Earth Old Man. Who looks at a fruit and goes, oh yes, that gives me old man vibes. Also, that was horrible. Why did you do that to me, tree? Awful. Let's do that again. Though, to be fair, there's a lot of weird things in Swedish that doesn't make a lot of sense when you actually translate the word itself. Like, the words that make up the word. Like, for example, the Swedish word for sandwich is, let's see here. Smörgås. Which, if you divide all the words in there, you get butter goose. And I'm sure a sandwich is a butter goose. Where did I fucking put the chimpanzee? Okay, just need the donations for the gorillas, and I'm finished with this. Where is that bastard? I think I lost it. In Spanish, there is called fresas, which doesn't mean anything else. I mean, at least it's a word that is unique. Like how, apparently in Icelandic, they just make up words for every new word, so there's not any, like, borrowed words from different languages, which is... There. Enjoy your new home, little guy. Oh, I got the baby gorillas. It took like 300 million years, but it happened. Oh god. Horrible noise. Let me just look at these real quick, and then, feel the need to look at them more. What do we got here? Oh god. I'm sorry, but what is this gremlin? The frescoes. It is a sign for a fancy pretty person. That is interesting. I don't like this creature. This baby gorilla is very goblin-esque. Oh, the fucking this guy is a little red panda. That well grown up. That's nice. Master. Baby gorilla looking a little funky. At least they're not complaining about space, which is what I was worrying about. Then we have this guy. There, you can have your own personal zookeeper. Who is now just hosing down a chimpanzee with water. You know, that's how you clean an animal. You just pull out a fucking hose and you just go to town. People littering. Yeah. A real shame. It sure is happening. These guys. They all got wacky names. What the fuck is Wilcox? This guy is named Deepak Wilcox. I'm sorry? That's a quote-unquote normal name, is it? Raph. Like, some of these are fine. I've never heard of Wilcox before. But what do I know? Now that's a mouthful. I can't even pronounce that. What are you making a fake ID and don't sound generic? Oh, yes, my name is Wilcox. Forp. Forp is a really fucking weird last name that is apparently pretty common. Joe. Shepherdigan. Shepherdigan? Shepherdigan. Thinking about those two people. One with the last name Cox and the one with the last name Sucker. They were working together at college together and they have to do word research together, so they have something named Cocksucker. Yeah. You know, I'm sure that it is not entirely impossible that it has sometime happened in this world. Or will happen. I'm just looking at these names now. Sandberg. Sands? Sands? Imagine. Imagine these two. Sandberg and Sands talking to each other. What a fucking coincidence. I wonder if they were talking about the fact, like, wow, our last names are really fucking close to each other. Isn't that fucking weird? Okay, it's math. Okay, it's a math algorithm called the cocksucker machine. That is beautiful. I love having silly names up in here. There he is again. Blue. Holiday. Are there actually people named Holiday? Aside from, you know, a fucking fictional character whose last name is Holiday. Like, why would you want to have the last name Holiday? Holiday. Alright, you guys are about as exciting as you expect. Yeah. You wanna hear some of the worst last names ever? Did the music stop? Why are you stopping? There. Golly. Can't believe that the music has decided to destroy itself. When is this gonna be done? We're still waiting on these donations for these gorillas. YouTuber name Speedlight. And can we check our stats here? Snow leopard. Need more donations for these gorillas. But slowly but surely getting there. If only we could make the enclosure more exciting somehow. Maybe we need to drive more people around over here. Place down enough of music rock. That'll get people entertained. You block all the visitors in a small room with only a donation machine. You have to donate! If you donate, I will let you go free. I mean, I feel like it's not impossible to do. I'm not sure how the game would react to that. If it's mandatory, then it isn't really a donation. I mean, it's like getting around some things. It's like, yeah, it's a donation and not technically a thing, so that you'd have to pay less to make it actually get through. This guy's first name is K? Where's N? The Pokemon trainer. I don't think he would like Sue. Alright, these guys don't have that. We're gonna have to see if we can find some more funny names later. Now we're just... Patience asked. I don't know, is there some fog going on? Why is the water purple? Okay. Okay. Water, purple. Sky, teal. Yep. That's how that works. Cotton candy looks dangerous. I love all these souvenirs you can buy. You can buy this haunted penguin, an elephant, other slabs of ham, some compressed caps, visors, this tiger that has seen better days, sacks of flour, a fisherman's hat, and the color purple. That's the thornberries for you. Purple water, green sky. Yeah. Who needs to have continuity between the things that reasonably should have continuity? It appears that all of us snow leopards have grown up. How's the bear doing? It's all alone in there. Literally just vibing right. Good bud. Missed. This angle is not very good for this. Here. Hold on. You just stand still for just a second. I guess not. That is an angle and a half. There's just I think something is I think this bear doesn't know what to do. It's going through the motions. Nothing is not in that head. How you guys doing? You guys doing fine? Doing fine. VTubers and news feels be like. Hey, we did it apparently. That's amazing. That was with no fanfare whatsoever. There was no fanfare whatsoever. I mean, I did say I was gonna play until I finished this, and it did finish. I'm not gonna immediately go to back to the main menu though. That would be a bit anticlimactic, I feel. But I mean, it was pretty fun. We got 2 out of the 3 scenarios done. Apparently, these things just take forever because you have to wait. No wonder I didn't play this as a kid. Me? Have patience at the age of 6? No. But it was pretty fun. Got to see some animals. We got some things done. Maybe next time we can finish up the last scenario. Well, next time we play this, we can finish up the last scenario in this little group of scenarios and unlock the one that I never did, which is about the Great Panda, which is exciting. Which then unlocks the golden panda statue. A very important decorational item, obviously. But yeah, I was gonna play Minecraft today, but you know, when Minecraft is refusing to connect properly, then you just gotta roll with the punches, as they say. And Zoo Tycoon was a good substitute. It was actually used with Minecraft in general over here in Europe. And to check if there was connection issues. I had an error message that refused to stop popping up. That was like unable to connect to Minecraft services. So pretty much it was just Minecraft itself, like in general, that was having problems. The server itself probably wouldn't have any problems. I wouldn't get to check because I couldn't at all connect to the online portion of Minecraft. I'm gonna try playing multiplayer Minecraft with my friend on laptop, but home to computer. But there's issues and crashing, yeah. Hosting the server on your own computer can be very taxing to the poor thing. So it's only really viable if you have a computer that can carry a big burden. Take care. Good pat. Okay. Good small hot doggo. Thank you. Alright. Well, it's a pretty good stream today, I would say. Sure hope you people have enjoyed. I sure have. Oh, there's some rough stuff right there. I don't like the green on this entrance, but it's fine. Man, I hope you all have a good rest of your day. I will be back next week with more Viva Pinata on Tuesday, and maybe Minecraft on next Thursday, provided it's not the same issues again. Or if I'm really feeling like it, I might actually draw my characters, because I've been itching to do that. I'm gonna do that after I go from Evan streaming, so, you know, that's the thing. I will see y'all later. Thank you for watching. Have a good one. Yeah. Bye-bye.